1.
Guess it's safer. Plan on finding love a little later. This came too soon, and I'm not too sure what to make of you. And all of these butterflies, suddenly you're always on my mind. But I stop the flow of emotion, cause I don't know how to control what I'm feeling. It's just going way too fast. Every time you look at me, I can't hold back. But I don't wanna tell you that I could try to fight.
Here's Bryce Harper. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team.
Bryce Harper.
That one not close. And this one is off and running. The pick behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
1 out, bases empty. Next offering is in the dirt. That one the other way. What a stop. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's O'Neal Cruz. And that one is lifted in the air. Griffey gets under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Juan Soto now. That one fouled off. Polanco leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
1-1.
In the dirt. Swing and a miss.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Gets to it, on to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. back here in Denver. And towing the slab, Tarek Skubal.
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Swing and a ground ball. The throw to first, and Albies is retired. And now it's going to be Ken Griffey Jr. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Skubal, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He sends it out of here, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0. Now it's the DH, David Ortiz. In the air, left field. Done in position. And it's caught for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
That's to third, and foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Gets a piece and stays alive. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach? Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning.
Yeah, well, let's do this. Now picture homie rolling. Let me offer my condolence. You don't know just how I'm doing. And the silence golden broke cause they know for talking fluent. Got them under the influence, the truest of talking to them. But it's on your ego, bumping them out music.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, and now the DH, Ezekiel Tovar. Page back to work. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. In the air, right field, Soto. Squeezes it, and there's one down. So digging in, Adam Dunn. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. That's one way to quiet the crowd. It's 1-1. Here's Austin Riley. That one at triple digits. Riley was a kid in high school that was scouted by most teams as a pitcher. In fact, 95% of the teams wanted him as a pitcher. And I actually asked him, were you interested in being drafted as a pitcher? And he told me directly, no, I hated it. My arm hurt all the time. One down, base is empty. Little dribbler up along third. Fires over to Guerrero. 2 gone now. Austin Hedges now.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
That's a ball.
First pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the second. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back here at Coors Field. Now here is Juan Soto. That one's upstairs. Ball 1.
Just missed with that good fastball inside, but it plants a seed in the hitter's mind. He's got to be ready for that pitch, which will open up the outside part of the plate.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Cruz moving under it. And there's one away. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Foul ball there. Ripped on a line. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
And now the lefty. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Soto makes the catch for the out. Now it's Mookie Betts. Man at second. That's towards center. He makes the grab, and the inning is over. And we're back. And now Xavier Edwards.
The shortstop, Xavier Edwards.
Liner caught at second. So the lineup flips over. Now at the plate, Bryce Harper. First pitch, not close. Harper goes 6 feet 3 inches, 210 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2010.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Barrett down to first with it. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. Polanco at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
No ball, 2
and it's
strikes.
0-2. And there's a ball. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it onto first. And it's in time for the 3rd out. So bottom of the inning. Here's the 3rd baseman, Ellie De La Cruz.
3rd baseman, Ellie De La Cruz.
Swing and a foul out of play. And a swing and a miss there.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
And it falls. And that turns the lineup over.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body.
0-1, no strike.
The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
And a 1-0. And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Junior now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
0-2's the count.
Hedges throw. Got him. Caught stealing. Next
1
pitch
ball,
is outside.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And back here in Denver, here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. Late with the swing there.
So O'Neal Cruz is named after Paul O'Neal. That was his father's idol in baseball, so he named his son O'Neal. In 2022, they finally met each other when the Pirates played the Yankees in New York, and I'm sure that was a moment that O'Neal Cruz will never forget.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Soto now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
0-1.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. And that skips into dirt.
2 strikes.
Hit in the air, left field. Out, number 2. Ezekiel Tovar, the next to hit, flied to right his first time. 1-0-1 on the gun, swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, David Ortiz. And that's fouled off. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
No ball,
Man,
2 strikes.
that was pretty gross right there.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Cruz running hard to get it. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Juan Soto. Flied to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. That to right. Soto. And that is that. Ready now for the 5th inning. Have the left fielder, Adam Dunn. Page back to work. Cut on and missed at 101.
0-1.
Well, these players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Barrett gathers, goes to first, gets him. One away on a drop 3rd strike.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat. So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for him at times.
On the ground to short. On the run. Throw to first. On the money. Nice play. Austin Hedges stands in.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Outside low. And the count is 1-1. Good eye by Hedges. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Inside 3-2 the count. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Brings it in, and that is that. Back here at Coors Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Glad swings, drives one deep left field. Dunn ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track. So up next, Jason Varitek. He's 0 for 1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Dunn charging after it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. Here's Mookie now. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Really turned on that one down the line, and that's a spot where there's pretty much never going to be a defender, even with the shift off.
2 outs. And that is out of play.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. And we're back. Now it's the shortstop, Xavier Edwards.
The shortstop, Xavier Edwards.
That clips the corner. Swings through that one out in front that time.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. So the batting order turns over. Now Bryce Harper. 0 for 2 in this one. And that misses. And that's ball 1. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. So now 1 and 2.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Foul ball still, a 1 and 2 count. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now the number 2 hitter, Jorge Polanco. Short hop liner, handled it short. Now a jump throw, and he gets him. Nicely done. Back here in Denver, bottom of the 6th. Leading off, Ozzie Albies. Ball 1, no strikes. Albies in his 8th season, 26 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
On the ground, Edwards slings it across. 1 up, 1 down. And now Ken Griffey Jr. He's already homered in this game. First pitch swinging.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys.
Now this down the right field line. Fair ball. Should be extra bases. Ripley around second.
He was all over that one. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
1 down, runner at 3rd. Ortiz digs in now. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. With the go-ahead run at 3rd here in the bottom of the 6th. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then
and a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Manny Ramirez. Out to short. In plenty of time to first. That's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike. And now it's Juan Soto.
Right fielder, Juan Soto.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. And next is the designated hitter, Ezekiel Tovar. Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
That one in triple digits. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that skips into there.
Strikes.
Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side for the 3rd time today. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the right fielder, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2 is the count.
This one in the air. And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 up, 1 down. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That's through there for a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Jason Varitek now at the plate. 0-1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
This one in the air. Harper hauls it in to end the inning. We're at the top of the 8th. Stepping in, Adam Dunn. Josh Hader on to pitch here.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Varitek down to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Here is Austin Riley. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2.
Chases in the dirt. Slider there. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. Here's the catcher to hit, Austin Hedges. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
High in the air, out to right. Soto going after it. And that is that. Bottom of the 8th. Here's Mookie Betts now. Skubal back to work. Now he breaks his bat. And out number 1 on the grab. So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swings through that.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
The batter, number 1.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one.
Albies.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground to the left. Oh, look at the stop. Throws from the seat of his pants. It's there, and that's a great. New inning getting started. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Xavier Edwards. Slider right there.
0-1.
That one misses, and it's a ball and a strike. In the air, right side. Soto gets under it. He's got it. 1 away. Here comes Bryce Harper, the first overall pick back in 2010. And a swing and a miss.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative,
I got 1 ball,
but you
1
got to
strike.
find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Swings through that one.
A pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing.
Got him. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. And now it's the switch. Spencer Bivens gets the call from the pen.
Now pitching. Spencer.
Fly ball to right. Soto gets under it. Drops into the glove. And that is that. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game. Another homer. And they walk it off.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up.
So you
You're in the
fucking
backyard,
do it.
You're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment
Apple
right
power.
there. Nice swing in the bat.
I'll be
Nice
back.
swing in the team.
Ball game, nigga. Go, Griff.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and
All
our
right,
entire
Josh.
outstanding crew here at MLB
It
The
is.
Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Hold on. I might just play another one. I see I have people watching. The word. What's the word? Smoked him. He thought it was sweet. Little box score. Little box score. 3 hits with grip. 2 home runs. Triple. 2 RBI. Everybody plays shit. Bounce back.
Look, it's 6 o'clock, I'm hopping out of the bed. Rain falling, calling X, but my phone line's dead. I guess my bills ain't paid. No ride to work for the day. Second option, hop the bus, but it's a traffic delay. My boss, cause I'm running late, and ain't no excuse. When I'm about to be 22, without a whip, I can swoop. Feel like I'm fixing my own dome with escape. Zoning out, cause working out, I work what I make. My lady calling, bugging, always fussing. Just cause we ain't ballin', but it's hard because the cousin's rich. Cause the husband's hustling. I ain't touching nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off of work, ready to go home and write. But I ain't got a buck to catch the bus, chillin' at the stop. Rain falling hard as ever, and it's soaking my socks. Kick my kicks off and took off my jacket, roll my jeans up, beat up in my headphones, blasting. But started laughing while I'm flashing in puddles like the struggle. We dancing in the rain. Alright, I'ma try to do the same thing. Yeah, don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Sneak your
Hello, chat. Okay.
Sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, booking instrumentals and smash. Catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R called me out my story to his office. Being cautious, he don't want my record to break. Asking me how I think my project's progressing it. I say cool, but the truth is I'm stressing it.
They're playing
Cause
Polo
it's hard to
Grounds
make
then.
music when this depression exists. They say use it as inspiration. The best of them did, but I still see I can't handle this pressure for. And if you ask me, stress is a. My girl needs more attention and my record label's desperate for hits. Now I'm getting out the zone again. Makes me start to dread when I see a microphone. It ain't supposed to be like that. I said I'll be right back. I left the office, got a phone and called my partner Jack, and I asked him, remind me while I'm rapping. And right before he answered, I remembered my passion in the past when I was scribbling in my tablet to box out my mom and dad scrapping to help me with my grandmother.
Write in the comments what y'all think is gonna be the score.
And the times when I was broke, this music made a way.
You think I'm gonna win or not? Talk to me. It's the word.
Welcome to Ship It Stadium. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's the Dominican Republic taking on New York. We got a couple of all-star teams squaring off. First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here. And on the hill in this one, Max Fried. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Oh, shit was sweet, chat.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Strike on the inside corner.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss.
Got me, chat.
And the runner holds. And the batter now, David Ortiz. And a foul ball.
Don't do it.
Albies over at first with 1 away. And there's a foul ball.
Finally, you don't do it. Better throw that slide.
Next one just misses. That's a ball. Now 1 and 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now Manny Ramirez. Fought off foul.
Too early.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and that bounces off the bag at second.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost art for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. I think he made his pitch on the mound. 2-strike count, made him chase way outside the zone, but just couldn't get him to miss, and somehow he found a way to put it in play for the knock.
First and second, 2 down. Soto, swing and a drive. Deep right field. Carroll ranges back. And makes the grab. And that'll do it.
That was crazy.
Back here with my pal Siggy. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Max Fried.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Missed.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 2. Kicks and deals. Now one missed.
3-1.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Guerrero makes the catch, and there's one gone. This is Corbin Carroll.
Yeah, we pulling up, kicking in the front.
And that one got a piece of it. So now here's the DH, Derek Jeter. And that one ripped into right. Fair ball. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Headed for the plate. He'll score.
Well done. Drives in the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Ball. 1-1.
And he swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Robin Yount. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. The 0-1.
1-1.
Squirts away a little bit. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. 2 outs with a runner at third. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
Ball.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate.
3-1.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take your base.
And now it's Ivan Herrera.
Yes.
Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
It's
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Jeter, the runner at third. Yount at first. 2 out of the inning. Inside, just
ball.
missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out.
Runner takes off. In the dirt, blocked. Yount up to second. Runner at third holds, so both runners are now in scoring position. And that'll load the bases.
Runner, take your base.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Isaac Paredes stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Base hit. 1 run is in. Here comes the throw. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And they're up by 3. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Next to hit, Curtis Granderson. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning.
That's my team.
And we're back. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The first baseman.
Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris. And it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
when you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup. And I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
In the air, out towards right center. Granderson makes his way towards it, and there's one down. And here's the catcher, Jason Varitek.
Batting 7th, the catcher, number 33, Jason Varitek.
And it's fouled away. That one ripped. Ruth on the move. Hauls it in for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate.
Betts.
Line drive, makes the catch, inning over.
If I just breathe, get on page. I'll show you.
And welcome back to the
Lead off
ballpark.
for the
Digging in,
baseman,
Curtis
the center
Granderson.
fielder, Curtis Granderson.
Max Fried will go to work. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-2. Swings and misses. One away. Babe Ruth getting ready to hit. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
The Sultan of SWAT, the King of Crash, the Colossus of Clout, Babe Ruth.
Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
0-2.
In the dirt, and the count 1-2. Got him looking, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Now it's Jose Ramirez. And that's in for a strike.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Gets it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Let's see how the score is, Chad.
On to the 3rd inning. Now the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Back up the middle and a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, the long.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Bang!
Hold him, Chad.
That'll fire up the dugout. It's 3-2. Now the number 2 hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. That one fouled off.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And that one lifted in the air, center field.
I'm tired.
Granderson
Focusing on everything, but I can beat this game.
puts it away for the out. Next is the designated hitter, David Ortiz. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Ruth in position, makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Ortiz off of first with 2 away. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Granderson has this one sized up. And that is that. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the right fielder,
Corbin
Corbin Carroll.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That's in for a strike.
0-1.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Throw to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Jeter
1-0
at the plate now. That's ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
Hauls it in, 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mark McGwire. Swings through that one, 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
And he hits a ground ball right side. All these on to first, and that is that. And we're back onto the 4th, and here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Cut on and lifted in the air. Paredes on the move, makes the catch, and a quick out, number 1. And now the catcher comes up to him, Jason Varitek. And a base hit right there. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
I see it, John.
Waste no time there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Here's Betts. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a foul ball. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Now a chance for Ellie De La Cruz. Singled and scored his first time. Swinging a foul straight back. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And a swing and a miss. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter will be the shortstop, Robin Yount. Free, back to work. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Well, these guys showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Slice to right. Bounces over the wall and foul ground, and it's an automatic double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Ivan Herrera will hit next.
1 ball, no strikes.
In the dirt.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Soto really on his horse for it. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. That one almost got him. But he scrambles back.
You know what I feel like, Boo? I mean, throwing it down to second base, like, honestly, there's only a couple of pitchers that have ever had any success in doing that. It's just really hard to pick somebody off second.
It's a fair point. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Ground ball left side. And it
That's
goes
foul.
just foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Paredes batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
0-2.
Now, the runner at second with one away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his sixth strikeout of the ball game. Granderson swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 0-2 now.
0-2.
But he's back in time. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Varitek collects, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. And now, Ozzie Albies. On the ground to third. Ramirez sends it to first, and Albies is retired. And now here is Ken Griffey Jr. Fouled off to the right. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. Max said he's not sure who actually started at first, but it was 2019, and he and Giolito, who were teammates together in high school in Los Angeles, they had the idea to become more familiar with the opposing lineup using MLB The Show. At the plate, David Ortiz. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. That one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's